What's up, Brooklyn Squad? Ciao. Come get that smoke. Come join us. Come get that smoke. What a journey on a Saturday night, but that's okay. Let's do this. That's right. Because let me tell you something. The devil might try to come and interfere, but God says, hold up, back up. Okay, I got this. Not I, Brooklyn, but God got this. Okay. And he wasn't backing down. Okay. He wasn't backing down. He just had some fixing to do. So, welcome to Brooklyn Squad. Come get that smoke. Okay. It's your girl, Brooklyn. I'm glad everybody is joining me. But before we get started, where did my little thing go? Hold on. Let me put up the disclaimer because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it over here, honey. We definitely gonna need the disclaimer over here. Cardi. No, I should say Tasha K. Tasha K, what you doing, girl? What are you doing? Oh, hey, Kathy B. How are you, my love? How are you feeling? Welcome, everybody. I'm gonna just like people gave me a chance today. I'm gonna give people a chance to come on in. If they want to come on in, come on in. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining Brooklyn Squad. Come get that smoke. And right after here, we're gonna have to head over to Brooklyn Squad Real Life Drama. God. Oh. All I gotta say is God is good all the time. Mm, 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 mm. He always good, honey. So, like I said, welcome to Brooklyn Squad. Come get that smoke. If you new, welcome. I've been expecting you to come get messy with me on this side of the town. So come on in. And if you have been here for a little while with me on this channel and you want to get messy some more, get your boxing gloves on and get your get your not your earplugs because then you can't hear shit, but get your popcorn and stuff like that because, honey, thank you. You love your attitude. Thank you, because honey, it's gonna get. I would say to put the boxing gloves on for Blueface and Crescendo. I wouldn't say so much for Cardi and Tasha K. So what should we say for Cardi and Tasha K? Get the lawyers together. Get the lawyers together. Get some pen and paper. Get the prayer handle. Get the candles together. Child. We know. Okay, so if you don't know, right? Tasha K have said some disrespectful, most harmful things about Cardi B. I mean, the woman has dragged her from the Bronx to Brooklyn, from Love and Hip Hop to TV show. I mean, she has dragged Cardi. Okay. Now, if you don't know who Tasha K is, Tasha K is a content creator, but she is also a business woman. Okay. She has a very big platform on YouTube. She's also on Facebook, but most likely on YouTube. All right. Um, and she also just came out with her own little comedy show stuff. So Tasha K, if you first of all, that just hit me. You just came out with your comedy stuff. You got to put money into everything that you do. If you're going to invest, right, you got to put money. You coming out with all that. Where is Cardi money? So anyway, getting back to it, right? So she had first started off with Cardi had herpes, right? And she brought a female on to her platform and allegedly paid the female to lie about Cardi. Now, the female did know Cardi, okay? Because if you don't know, Cardi B used to be a stripper back in the days, okay? I'm on neither side. They both can kick rocks. I do watch Tasha K from time to time. Child, she messy as hell. She is messy as hell. And I'm on neither side also. No sides over here, but I got to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And we all have our different opinion. You know what I mean? So we're going to voice our opinion on it, and then we're going to move on to the next channel at 8 o'clock. But Tasha K had paid a young lady, excuse me, to say that Cardi B had the herpes, that had herpes. Okay. Now, the young lady obviously knew Cardi B because they both worked at the club together from back in the days. Back in the days, Cardi was a stripper because she didn't have the money like she do now to live the lifestyle she had. She had a rough. Okay, she had a rough. So instead of being on a corner tricking and being kidnapped, you know what I'm saying? Or catching HIV or a bad disease or something like that. She decided, let me go in the club and make some money a different way. Okay. I don't like that person they call Cardi B. She does not represent Black America. Okay. Everybody has their opinion. I like Cardi B. That's me. As you say, I got her earrings on. Cardi gang or Cardi whatever. Well, what's the name of these damn earrings? Hold on. I, these are the Body Gang earrings. So I love me some Cardi B. And I do like Nicki too, but we'll talk about that another time. I know a lot of people say that Cardi B do not support Black people and stuff like that. She called people roaches. And they say that she's very disrespectful when it comes to the Black culture. And she does. She can be very say some things. But her best friend, who is a blood, is Black. Her best friend is Black. I don't know why Cardi does and says the shit that she says about like roaches and stuff. I don't like that word. When people call Black people roaches or monkeys, I don't like it, so I'm not going to defend that at all. But who knows? You know what I mean? I do know she have a best friend who is a Black girl. Well, a lot of Cardi's friends are Black. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Um, but so let me tell y'all, right? So the girl got on and said some things about Cardi. Allegedly, that wasn't true. Okay, and then Tasha K went from there. She spoke. Now I know that you're a content creator, and if you're doing celebrity gossip, person saying I have a Black friend, I could never be racist. That sounds like a white person saying I have a Black friend, I could never be racist. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know why she says. I mean, I said, yeah, she does. She has black friends. I mean, it's the truth. She does have black friends. Why she says the things that she says, I don't know. I don't know her personally. Uh, I like Cardi B's where she came from, how she struggled, how she came from a hard life to where she's at now. And she's not the only person. I mean, there's other celebrities that I look at and be like, oh wow, look where they came from, the gutter, they struggled as a kid, you know what I'm saying? And look where they're at now. You know what I mean? And I like some of her music and she's funny. So as her as a person, I don't know because I don't know her. So I don't know. It's for attention. Mm. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But Tasha K has said some very nasty things about Cardi B. And I know that you're a content creator and you're doing celebrity gossip and the things that she does on her channel. You got to expose some stuff. Well, she said a lot of things. Um, And it was allegedly said that her Nicki Minaj, because Cardi B and Nicki Minaj has a feud, that Nicki Minaj is started paying Tasha K to just go in on Cardi B. To just go in on Cardi B. I know the rage to riches story is just the character of a person for me. Yeah. Everybody got their own opinion. So she went in on Cardi B, and people are saying that Nicki Minaj paid her. Now, I don't know because we're going to get into that too because we know that Nicki and Cardi has beef, right? They got a feud going on. There's some shit popping off, and it starts with behind the scene. It always starts behind the scene. Nobody knows what's really, really going on except these ladies, right? Really set up by Nicki. That's what they saying, girl. That's what they saying. They saying that Nicki Minaj paid Tasha K. This what the YouTube streets are saying. That Nicki Minaj was paying Tasha K. Now, there's a video recently that went around. But before we get to that video, Cardi B has put out some music that was trash. All right, and I have to say that it's garbage. One of her songs was okay. It could have went better. Bongos with Megan Thee Stallion could have went harder. There was a few bars there, but the punchlines could have went way deeper. Nicki has put out songs and she has been attacking these girls and she has caught out you bitches. She's caught out you bitches, and she's caught out y'all hard. She is doing her part in her songs. Her punchlines are hard. Nicki is coming, and she's coming for you hoes. Cardi, I don't know what the fuck is going on, who's writing your music, but they need to get the shit together. And we know you started writing music too, Cardi, but honey, Nicki eating your asses up. Okay? So because Cardi B's song didn't go the way she wanted it to go, and I guess I don't know what else is going on, but with her in her personal life, she put on Twitter she wanted to unalive herself. Now that's deep. And it could be for attention because every time Cardi B now, girl, you know this happens when your records don't pop off. You start to want to get on Twitter saying how you want to unalive yourself and shit like that. Now, I take that serious when people talk about they want to unalive themselves because I suffer with depression and I know how that feels. I know how it feels when things aren't going right, when you feeling like no one gives a fuck, when you feeling lonely, when you feeling isolated, when you just when your thinking is upside down and the demons is telling you like, girl, you just ain't shit. Like nobody gives a fuck. Like I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? So I know about depression, anxiety, and stuff. So when people go through that, I really take that I take it, I don't say kind of serious. I take it serious because even though we could say, oh, she's just doing that for attention. What about if she's not here tomorrow and we see in the news Cardi B has cut her throat or Cardi B took an overdose or Cardi B, she's just not on earth no more. Then we'll all be like, oh my God, we thought it was for attention though. So I think that it is important to reach out to the person, show the person some love, try to get the person some help if you do know the person. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's for attention or not, because you really don't know what's going on in that person's head. We don't live with, we don't know these people. We don't know these celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Um, so she said something to like, why did I unalive myself and things like that. Cardi B, if you are not really feeling like you want to unalive yourself, if you're not in that state of mind like that, please stop putting that shit on Twitter. If you are feeling depressed and you just feeling like shit is not going right, then say that. But for you to say, I want to unalive myself, that's a whole mental level. That's a whole mental level. So please, Cardi, I know she's probably don't, she's not, I know she's not gonna watch my videos. I'm never gonna, I don't go viral, so I know none of this is gonna count, but I still gotta say this out loud. You know what I'm saying? Because and I say that because I'm in her live and I be trying to talk to the girl and she don't even say shit. And that's another thing I don't like with celebrities. When we're on a live, talk to us. If we're in your comments, I know there's millions of comments, but some celebrities just just rumble right past us. They just keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. Like, what the fuck do you got the live for? You know what I'm saying? So Cardi B, another thing, like please try to pay attention to us when we're in your live, okay? Because you're on Twitter and stuff talking about you want to unalive yourself, and people's trying to help you and give you advice on your live, and you pay people no fucking mind. So, girl, get it together, okay? And yes, I do like Cardi B, but I'm gonna call it how I see it. I'm not gonna set a pen cap. I'm gonna fucking call it how I see it. Now she went on because I guess because her record sales, the record was just not going. Okay, it wasn't going. So she was feeling some type of way. Tasha K leaves her a message and she says that she wanted to reach out to Cardi B. Now, let's just go back a little bit because Tasha K owes Cardi B a lot of money. Now, for her doing what she said, what she was doing to Cardi B on her platform, Cardi B sued the hell out of her. Defamation. That's what it is. Defamation. Defamation. Okay? You will get sued. How I know? Because I have attorneys and I've talked to my attorneys with certain shit on his internet. Okay? You will get sued, bitches. Okay? So Tasha K got sued. Okay? And when I say you will get sued, bitches, I'm not talking to any particular. I'm just saying in general. People will sue. I could get sued. You know what I'm saying? Like people will sue. So I don't want people to think, oh, she's over there talking shit about me. Ain't nobody paying these bitches no mind. Okay, I'm just saying in particular. You feel me? So Tasha K wasn't taking it serious. I wish I could find. Let's find some of the stuff. We're gonna play some videos, but I'm just trying to, let people know what's going on a little bit, which people probably do know. But so Tasha K wasn't taking it serious at all, and she said when she got the paper, she said, "I'm gonna write my ass with this." Okay. Well, you go ahead and wipe your ass with that right up in court to the judge, girlfriend. Okay? Because that's what happened. And now she owe money. And a lot of money. Now, hold on, y'all. She should have just apologized. She wouldn't, though. She would not apologize to that girl. Yeah. She would not. And she refused to pay Cardi B. She had refused to pay Cardi B. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get some old stuff first that I can show y'all. She's talked about Cardi B's kids. Run her that cash. I'm trying to go back. Hold on. She said some stuff, honey. She has said some stuff. And not only did she say some stuff, but she also was online talking about, she actually paid girls to say they slept with Cardi B's husband, Offset, allegedly. So she was doing a lot of stuff behind the scene. She was doing a lot of stuff behind the scene. Yeah, she was doing a lot, girl. So let's listen to this real quick. Public beef with another rapper like Nicki Minaj, this woman stepped up to say she did me the same way. She threw a shoe at Nicki. Why would you throw a shoe at Nicki Minaj? Because you heard she said something about your baby. That's not how a woman acts. That's not how a woman treats another woman. You don't put your hands on another woman. So she was disrespectful. So the woman came to sit down to talk about the disrespect that she had went through, the coffee that was being thrown in her face, the bullying that she had went through. And she made a lot of egregious allegations in that, right? A lot of stuff that, Cardi herself came out to confirm, and some she still denies. That's where those allegations came from. My initial reaction when I found out that she wanted to sue me. She's in a now. She's talking about Nicki Minaj, about what happened when Cardi B threw the shoe, but she's also talking about how another girl said that Cardi B was being very disrespectful to her. So she's doing interviews. This was before that interview was. That interview was 4 weeks ago. Wow, that interview was a few weeks ago. Well, damn. Miss Tasha K. Okay. But now she feels sorry for Cardi B. And Tasha K has filed bankruptcy. Let me just tell y'all that too. She filed bankruptcy. So Cardi B's like, I'm gonna come after your husband's money too, because they married and both the thing is in his name also. So Cardi's like, all right, you want to keep talking about my kids, you want to keep talking about my kids and my husband and this and that. I'm gonna come after your husband's money. I'm gonna come after your money. Make sure your kids won't be able to go to college when they grow up. I mean, Cardi was popping it, right? Then when Takeoff died, she was messing with Cardi again. She says, wasn't the posting guns right after Takeoff died? And on the internet, cutting up now long after his sudden death. I'm just asking, everyone grieves differently because of the music video that Cardi B did. She's trolling. That's what she was doing. This is when Takeoff passed away. Takeoff was killed, which is, she's Cardi B was still grieving, and the whole family was grieving. And here comes Tasha K, fucking with Cardi B. Okay, so let's just go and watch the video. Oh man, I didn't even hold on, guys. Give me a second. Let's pull this up. I should have pulled it up already. Hold on, y'all. What the fuck? Okay, here it is. Okay. So let's go and let's just hear what she has to say, because now she knows she owes all that money and stuff. She's asking for forgiveness. I think she's manipulating the situation with Cardi B. I want to hear your opinion, what you guys think. She reflected because of what Cardi said online about her wanting to unalive herself. Some people think this is a fucking act. Now, if you go back and you look at Tasha K's old videos, I don't even know if it's still up. I'm trying to find it. Where she was dogging Cardi B out. But let's look at the recent video while I look at that. Okay? Check it out. Hey. Hey.
Hey, I missed y'all too. I missed y'all too. I know I missed y'all
This is
too.
her live.
Damn, y'all in here heavy already.
Did you see
Dang,
this already,
dang.
Kathy B?
Damn. Y'all, somebody said I'm headed home. Y'all just not leaving Miami? Oh, that's not my fault. That's not my fault. I came home on Monday. That is not my fault. Okay? Mm-mm. That's not my fault. So I gave y'all 2 days for Wino weekend. Okay, what you did the rest of them days, where you put your pussy the rest of them days, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me, but shout out to the motherfucking winos. Shout out to the winos. Y'all showed out. Y'all showed out. Let me stop yelling before I lose my voice again, because I gotta get ready for fuckery Friday with y'all. So I'm literally resting my voice. All right.
Oh,
And if
you
y'all
didn't
want
see this?
content, don't
Oh,
forget
check
we
this out. This
dropping
was the other
interviews over
day.
here. I know y'all want me, but the interviews are nice fillers until I get back. Okay. I'll tell y'all where I'm going at the end of the show, but I need to talk to y'all about something. I'm gonna have to change the energy a little bit, but then it's gonna lift back up. All right. I'm gonna have to change the energy a little bit, then it's gonna lift back up. So just bear with me. This is a very, very, very sensitive topic we gotta discuss, okay? So I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. It's in my gut.
You nervous because you know you full of shit,
So
child.
the past weekend, y'all, I don't really get, like, when I tell you my bottom lip is like um y'all really came out and showed out. Like, y'all really, it's not like, how you go to a comedy show and then people don't know each other, then they leave. Like, y'all came in there, some of y'all came by yourself and then left with winos as friends. Like, it's a movement. And I get a lot of emails. Just bear with me for a second, okay? It's I gotta say this. I gotta say this, okay? This is more than just viewer discretion is advised right now, okay? You finna get Latasha, Transrena, Howard, Kibi, okay? Just bear with me for a second. Now, I've always got messages, of people, just thanking me, and I'll be like, why they thanking me? They in dark places. They were suicidal. I even had a lady backstage with me for almost about 30 minutes. And she sat with me and she said, I took a bunch of pills and you saved my life. It was your videos of how I got through it. And I didn't know how to hold myself together. Here I'm trying to be strong for her and she being strong for me, not knowing that I needed, like, what she was ministering to me, but she's saying that through my work I ministered to her. And a lot of y'all probably don't know this. Thank you so much. Just let me say what I gotta say now. It's heavy, but I gotta say it. A lot of y'all don't know that I was in a very dark space when I started my channel.
Ooh,
In 2016, I hit the deepest depression of my life.
Demona Josephine.
I had failed. My radio show didn't do well. I was working with Jasmine. That's how I met Jasmine, was at a radio station. I had mentored with Clark Howard. I had tried to
Welcome,
get jobs in
Demona
Atlanta and
Josephine.
nobody wanted to give me a job. So I had to kind of take it on my own. I didn't know at the time that
My Facebook people.
I
Thank you,
was being
babe.
led to do it on my own, do it my way, because what I'm doing has truly never been done before. I don't even understand it. I don't
Not you're
understand it
from
and I
New
don't
York.
grasp it
New
until
York in the
and then,
building.
what I
Okay?
saw this weekend was y'all, what I saw this weekend was incredible. I can't even put it into words. I can't.
Let
I
me see. I'm
can't.
trying to
And here's
see.
what I'm telling you is
Let me
that
see if I can see it over there.
y'all took me out of a dark place, right? I was laying on the couch one day and I remember telling Jason, and I'm gonna start crying. I was telling Jason, my best friend, I was like, Jason, I just want to do this. When I pick up a microphone, I just want to make people happy. I lived as a child And I watched so much pain. I didn't understand how people just couldn't love life or love themselves, right? I didn't get that. I was always this hopeless romantic for love and stuff. And when you molested, when you 6 and you watch, your family go through things and poverty, you never saw what Black success looks like.
Thank
You don't, that's
you.
all you
You
see.
too. Be safe in New
That's all
York.
you see. So that's all you know. And my mama did the best she fucking could. And shout out to my mama. I posted about her today. If y'all know my story, y'all know that, my mom and I have been through a lot. She had me at 17. And I gave her, like, I remember the judge telling her one time that when I'm nervous, I do this right here. I remember the judge telling her, if you don't get her together, I'm going to put you in jail. Right? And my ego a lot was
Hit the thumbs up,
it's
Yolanda.
it's been a struggle, to fight against my ego.
Thank
And
you.
you guys have seen me
Subscribe to the
fail a
channel,
lot
babe.
out here. A lot. And there are people in my corner that say, don't give up. And it's y'all. It's y'all. Fucking y'all, right? And there was a lady, like I said, there was a lady crying backstage. And she said, I took a bunch of pills. And, if it wasn't for your videos, I would have died, Tasha. And she just shaking. She said, your videos give me laughter. And that's truly why I started my channel. Was to laugh, was to put laughter out there, was to put the humanness of it, to highlight the fuckery, and to have you to be able to laugh at your fuckery. But if I'm participating in the fuckery, right, how can I show you what fuckery looks like? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't get in this to argue with celebrities. I didn't get in this to fight with celebrities or put down celebrities. I got through this because a lot of times we idolize celebrities and we don't understand that they're really human. And contrary to popular belief, almost all these celebrities that I've had public beefs with, or they have a problem with my content, they can hit me. They hit me. We talk. And a lot of times in the heat of the moment, nobody wants their name in a title. And it's kind of like a reflection, like a mirror, and I'm putting a mirror on their life. But I'm doing it because so many people follow these celebrities, and they do, especially our children. And they mimic this life. They want to be this life, but they don't understand that this is not life. This is not life. When I was 10 years old, my mom was with a guy that used to touch on us. She didn't know that. She didn't fucking know it. And I remember one night my mom, and you could tell like she didn't know that because my mama don't play that shit. She don't play that shit. So listen to me when I tell you this right now. She don't play that shit. My mama had me very young. She had 3 kids by the time she was 21 years old, and she had met this guy, and he had a lot of money, and he used to take care of her. And when she was at work, he would, grab our asses, try to touch on us, try to fuck on us, try to fuck our friends and stuff like that. And I remember one night, I was always a nosy kid, and I got up, and something told me to get up that night. And he was laying in the bed naked. I went in his room. Something told me to go check on my mama. And I just woke up 2 o'clock in the morning. I used to randomly do this, just wake up. But this night it was different, And I was like I said, I was very, very young. Couldn't be no older than like 10, maybe 11. And he was laying on the bed, butt naked. His dick was out and everything. And I was like, hey, hey, Rob, where's my mom? He was, I don't know. So I walk around the house and I found my mama in the den, and she was laid out on the table, and her head was down. And then she picked her head back up. And I said, Mom. And she head hit the table. She had Seagram's gin, she had soda, and she had took a bunch of pills. And my sisters was in the room asleep. And I'm shaking my mama. This is just fucking traumatizing. You don't understand this shit. And I remember shaking my mama. And I said, Mama, get up, get the fuck up, right? She wouldn't get up. So, her boyfriend's son was living with us at the time, faggot ass nigga, right? Oh my God. And he pulled up with a girl that he had met at the club. And I said, hey, he was drunk. He was driving. I said, hey, he ran in the house because he came in through the den where she was laying down. I said, please take my mama to the hospital. And he was like, I'm not taking your mama to the hospital. She'll be fine. Let her sleep it off. And I said, no, you got to take my mama to the hospital. I said, if you don't take my mama to the hospital, I'm going to take the keys myself and I'm going to drive my mama to the hospital.
People out there.
And he said, fuck it. And he took my mama to the hospital and he left her there. That was the scariest time of my life because I didn't hear from my mama for a week. I didn't know if she was still alive. I didn't know anything. And we was in the house with these men. But, my mom went through a lot. And, seeing that, it's a spirit. It's a fucking spirit when you want to kill yourself, right? Because that spirit is so strong is the reason why I didn't think I would live to be 25. But I always found laughter and love to be my light. But because of what I was surrounded by, so much poverty, so much, and this is a video I love. I don't want y'all getting sad because y'all gotta understand, I done came through it. So if it wasn't for my mama coming through it and fighting and my whole family showed up and showed out for me. They was in the corner, my dads. I told y'all I got 4 daddies.
See, now, I do appreciate Tasha K for being very vulnerable, in front of her audience and letting her audience know a little bit about her because we ain't never seen no shit like this with her. You know what I'm saying? Never. So I think it's cool for her to show a little bit about her personality to flex on who she is inside. I always share about my childhood and what I've been through and stuff like that so people could get to know who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? I put on a smile. Like she said, she puts on a smile and she gets to, laughter and stuff because of the pain also that she's been through as a kid. I do like and I respect her for doing this. I really do.
Y'all didn't believe it till you saw it. Everything that I talk about on this platform is real. It's exaggerated, but it's real. It's real.
Very sad.
And I hear from my mama for 4 or 5 days, and she was very nonchalant when she had spoke to me. Going back to the story at hand, it's just hard for me to revisit this, right? And we had to go. We ended up eventually going to stay with my auntie, rest her soul, who's transitioned now, but she picked up where my mom left off. And my mom ended up joining the military to get out so that she could provide a better life for us. And we stayed with my auntie, and my auntie taught us how to, just be women until she got back. And my mama back now. My mama fucking back. I don't talk about this shit.
Right, well, nobody's ever heard
so
that.
When I posted there and I said, God truly brought my mama and me back together because she didn't understand the things that she did. Traumatized me, but I always loved her. But that spirit be so heavy and I suffered from anxiety and depression and suicidal thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see the winos write me, when I see y'all writing me and telling me that you came through suicide, that's truly why I started this platform. This fucking world will eat you up and spit you out. Now, I know it's real to the point where it's like, Tasha, you do a lot of shit. But it's truly my gift to just rip it apart and build it back up. I swear to God. A lot of y'all may not understand that and you don't get it, but I get me. I get why I'm supposed to be here. I get it. Can't nobody tell me no different. Now, I'm saying this to say this. And I'm sharing something with y'all. And I did this. I did this for me. I did this for y'all. I did it for my fucking husband. Because he saw something
Never allow
He saw
anyone
something happening to my gift.
to
He's like,
mess
Tasha,
you up.
you can't be giving a gift like this and you inadvertently misusing it. You know, a lot of people put their lives in your hands, whether they're watching you or whether they're working with you or working for you. And you got to stand in it. You got to stand in this shit, Tasha. And I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to stand in it. So I'm about to share something with y'all that really fucking just broke me down. And I don't know what is going to come
You're
from this.
welcome.
And I don't give a fuck how many videos people make. But this is me. This is not Tasha K.
I have
This
a
is
video on my
Latasha,
life story. You can go
Translina
in
Howard, Kibi right now that's talking.
my other platform.
And I need y'all to be nice. I need y'all to be love. I need the same love y'all
You want
showed
to
me.
listen
I
to it.
need y'all to
You just
show
gotta
that
hit the
love
link
right
in the
now.
comments
Okay?
and go on my other platform, and I have my life story.
Cardi birthday just passed. Okay? I remember when I turned 40, the night before I turned 40, that spirit engulfed me because it was right after the verdict. And I thought I had let y'all down. I thought I had let my family down. I thought I had let just everything down. And I came this far to lose. And it was a spirit because, you know, when that spirit was planted, by that spirit that my mama got from her mama was planted in me. I thought I had got rid of that spirit, but that spirit, it lingers. It lingers. It's like, you know, you learn how to manage it, just like you learn how to manage anxiety, you learn how to manage depression. That's why I advocate for therapy and everything. And laughter is one of the biggest therapies that you can get.
Yeah.
And I've been watching behind the scenes with both my ego and with both my heart. A lot of things being said on social media, whether it's by her or to her. And I've been a part of that. And when you got a woman that has everything, and I'm not saying this, listen to what I'm saying right now. She has the fame, she has the money, she got a husband, he ain't perfect, that's fine. She got 2 beautiful children, she got a family, she got a lot of resources at her dispense that she could utilize. But you have to understand, you know, sometimes the cloud is so dark, you don't even know where to go.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
And when I saw her post in the wee hours of the night that she, you know, wanted to put a bullet in her head and she was telling her fans, go kill yourselves. You have to understand, that's a spirit. That's not the person. That's the spirit. That's not the person. When people don't want to live, they don't want nothing else around them to live. That is the spirit of destruction. That is the spirit of self-sabotage. And I could not have a platform and be gifted.
Okay, so let me just say, I have been in that place, right? Where I didn't want to live and I was suicidal, but I didn't want to take nobody else's life. I didn't say, well, go kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody is like that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Tasha K. Not everybody's like that. But I do get what she's saying. And somebody had came on Cardi B's platform, one of the trolls, and they had said something really harsh to her, and she said, "Go kill yourself" or something like that. And then I think she came and apologized later on or whatever. But you can't be doing shit like that. And this is not Cardi B's first time telling people shit like that. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her. I really don't. I like the girl. I like some of her music, but I don't get it. It's okay to cry and it does a body good. It sure does. Yes, it does. Clear the mind so we can think clearly again. Right, exactly. I agree. Crying is it feels it once you done and you release all that, it's like a whole thing lift off your shoulder, you know? But you can't be telling people go kill yourself because it might be that one person that does that. And then what you gonna say?
The platform that I have if I allow my ego and this determination to win, even though I've already won, I've passed the test that I needed to pass, which
Right?
was, I didn't get in this to argue with celebrities. I got in this to tell the truth about life and to let you know that life really ain't that hard. As long as you got that knowledge, as long as you got wisdom, as long as you know that there are always resources and there are solutions. I tell my people around me all the time, don't tell me the problem, bring me the solution.
I did too.
Don't call me with a problem. Call me with a solution.
But life can be the hard. So no,
But when you got a woman like her who has 2 children and the world is tearing her down, and I aided in that, my ego did, right? It aided in a lot because my ego was on the defensive mode, like because I got insecurities and I feel like I'm being attacked. And so then when you got 2 egos that are both coming from damaged backgrounds, because you know what Cardi been through to get to where she was, we defend that. We thinking that's what we gotta defend to stay sane. So I'm gonna come at you before you come at me. And so when these fans are coming at her and putting her down, is there a part of my ego that says, you know what, I'm glad you feeling the way that I felt, knowing I didn't truly do anything to you, but I did say things that hurt you.
right.
And it doesn't matter how big of a person, how big of a person is, or how much money they got. At the end of the day, you strip all that shit, they are still human at the core. We all have insecurities, we all have fears, we all have anxieties, we all have egos, we all have the same fucking problems. Right? But I hit her today. I didn't hit her because she getting paid.
Okay, so see, this is where the part comes where she is saying she was not really taking accountability. She's saying all the stuff you did to me, I didn't do nothing to you. Tasha K, you started the shit. It's not like Cardi went on her platform and started a war with this girl. She never mentioned this lady before. Tasha K, you started a war. You paid people to go on your platform and lie about what the disease this girl had, who her husband slept with. You did so much. So you can't sit here now and play half victim. 1 minute, oh, I didn't do nothing, but I did hurt you. Girl, take full responsibility. Stop it. Oh, it does? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Facebook is something else sometimes.
She's getting paid. Now I see the misreports about the bankruptcy and stuff like that, and that's fine because I'm not here to defend that. I know the type of lawsuit that it was. I found out after the fact, after my lawyers, pretty much I ignored what it was and just focused on building my platform, that it was a tort lawsuit. And, a lot of tort lawsuits go into Chapter 11, which is a reorganization.
This would have
And
not
basically,
started
it's
if
going to
Tasha
allow
K
me
didn't
to
start the
work
thing.
and pay off all of my debts, including her debt. So when people say, oh, I'm not going to be able to escape the debt, that's not why I filed bankruptcy. I filed bankruptcy to protect my business so that I can pay my creditors and pay my people that work for me and continue to build my business at the same time. And the courts will watch me while I'm doing that to ensure that I'm working and doing what I'm supposed to do. So Chapter 11 is put in place to save businesses, which is, if I would have allowed the garnishing and the seizing and stuff, I wouldn't have a business. And the people that work for me wouldn't have money to pay their bills and stuff like that. And it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me.
It is bigger than
and I have to
you.
put
We're
my
gonna
ego
get into that
aside for
also
this.
after
Do you
this,
understand
if
what
we
I'm
have
saying?
time to
So this has nothing to do with,
line.
oh, Tasha's trying to get out of it. I'm in it. I'm in it, and she's getting paid. She's getting paid. I'm going to pay for my mistake. You can't, no matter, the bankruptcy was not put in place for me to run from this. It was put in place for me to manage this and get my shit together.
And no,
So when
she's
I
not
do
getting
get
paid
to
right
new
now.
heights, I will be able to conduct a business as a Black woman, as the first generation millionaire, multimillionaire in my family. The first. I don't want to make the same mistakes other people have made. And when I'm trying to pour life into people, my life on display is how we learn. And everything that I learn, I will teach you. And if you look up what a Chapter 11 reorganization bankruptcy protection plan is, you will see that her debt was never going to be discharged because it can't. It's something that I can't escape and I have to eat. And I'm eating it. And when I hit her today, this is what I said to her.
Before we get into what she said to her, allegedly, they're saying in the YouTube streets, the reason Tasha K is saying all these things to Cardi B now is because the people that work with Tasha K, they have to come forward with paperwork now, finances. They have to come forward with, I forgot the word of it, but basically they in the middle now. Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly. Basically, they in the middle now. So now her people's got to come forward. So Tasha K making sure she cleaning up her ducks in a row.
And I would say this to the winos: please put your shit to the side because you don't understand. We got more mass shootings by kids. Kids are being influenced by these caricatures online.
You wasn't caring about.
And I know that Cardi understands that a lot of the brand was a caricature, but who she is not that. That's not the woman that parents her children. That caricature of a brand that she has is not the woman that parents those kids. You could tell a lot about a person by how they parent their kids. I asked her and I sent her those messages. It was 3 because I said I started this platform to keep people out of depression, and I misused it a lot. And I had to go through what I went through by being stripped down and humbled and fucking corrected before the world, right? I said, but I'm gonna read to you verbatim what I said. Hold on. Hold on. And just to let you know, she has the messages. She's seen the messages. But I need you guys to understand that we don't encourage people to do that and to kill themselves, because you have to understand it's kind of like no difference than ISIS telling people that if they it's like cult behavior. When what you say and people that follow you will do that. And I told her, listen to me. I don't give a fuck what you got, what you going through, right? I said this to her. I said, just in case you want to see, this is it. I said, she wrote, I wish I was dead. I just want to put a bullet in my head. Should I kill myself? This is a few days after her birthday. I remember what it was like to have that feeling come over me for my 40th birthday, realizing that everything that I worked for was probably a failure. And that's not why I started this platform. That's not me. My ego will get in the way and be like, you know, that's just all of us being the pettiness. But no. I said, hey, Cardi, if you put a bullet in your head, who is gonna teach me to be a better person? I said, please stop posting stuff like this. I'm gonna pay you. I said, FYI, I just can't afford the 4 million. I know the brand looks like I have 4 million. We do a very good job at that. But we're preparing for when we get the millions. And I'm glad that, a bankruptcy court is scrutinizing every single thing. Because I'm like, you know what? People don't need a finance lawyer. They need a bankruptcy lawyer, because a bankruptcy lawyer takes something that's destroyed and they rebuild it. Like it's like taking a house and teaching you how to build a house from the ground up. That's what this bankruptcy has done for me, was literally saved me from what athletes go through, what people in the entertainment industry go through, especially when we're talented. And all I truly want to do is be talented. But God blessed me with a husband that went to school for business, that understands the production value side of it. And he's worked very hard with these white men who have been doing this 30, 40 years since this bankruptcy, to understand how our business is supposed to be ran, how it's supposed to be structured, and how are we supposed to sustain our business in the event we get sued or we lose. Because there's two parts of it. You got to pay to litigate. And if you lose, you got to pay that too. And then right now we got a team of less than 10, but what if I got 100 employees that are dependent on me and we make a mistake? We still got to be able to run our business as Black people and creating Black generational wealth. When I tell you that I am so glad that this happened, I said, if you put a bullet in your head, Cardi, who the fuck is going to teach me to be a better person? I said, please stop posting stuff like this. I said, I'm gonna pay you. I just can't afford the 4 million. I don't have it. I know I look like I got it, but I don't have it. And your lawyers can dig and dig and dig and dig until they dig through the earth's crust. Please, we welcome that. But please know that is not on me. That's not on my expense. I don't pay for that. You do. And I don't know if they told you that. Okay? And I also said, too many kids love you to be reading stuff like this that you posting, saying that you want to put a bullet in your head and you wish you was dead and should you kill yourself. I said, but believe it or not, Bel Khalees, and I really had to put my ego aside to say this, because when people don't like you, they don't watch you. They don't watch you.
Well, that ain't true.
I have to watch people. I have to watch people to teach us about people. I said, believe it or not, too many kids love you to be reading stuff like this, and believe it or not, I said, Cardi, I love you. That was the hardest thing for me to say to her. But it's true. I said, for leveling me up mentally and teaching me how to not misuse the gift that God gave me that people thank me for. And I said, now see you in court. We're going to court. We're going to finish this. We're going to finish it all. We're going to scrutinize it all. We're going to go through every single fucking dime transaction. We're going to make sure you go get what's yours. Right? And, I remember when Nicki was suicidal, well, to her career, not personally.
Now, out of all... Oh, I did? Oh, I meant to pin something else. Damn. I'm on my crime channel thing. All right, I'll fix it. Girl, this is a hot mess today, right? Out of all the people, she could have mentioned anybody else that was going through depression, having suicidal thoughts, or anything. Why did she have to just mention Nicki Minaj? Why mention her? I just don't get it. Okay, I fixed it. I don't get it. Why mention her?
And she did not want to kill herself, but she did want to retire.
Thank you, Kathy.
And I remember texting her and saying to her when she was going through her stuff back and forth, I said, well, who are we going to get excited about? Nobody excites us the way you excite us when you drop a verse. Like, it's something about her brand that when the Nicki would drop a fucking song, it would be like, bitch, I'm going to see the verse. This is an experience. That's why her barbs are so, and her barbs remind me of the winos, and so does Barty Gang.
Nicki was never on verse.
And Barty Gang, you really show a lot of people from your hood, from your community, that you ain't got to be pretty to make it. Now, I'm saying this because you made it with fucked up teeth.
Right. Now she's a fan.
Fucked up everything. You fucking made it. And you showed a lot of people from your community that
did
you
you
can
just
make
hear
it.
what she said?
The same way I show a lot of community from my community that I can fucking make it. We're going to court. We're going to finish this.
You say you made it with your fucked up teeth.
We're going to finish it all. We're going to scrutinize it all. We're going to go through every single fucking dime transaction. We're going to make sure you get
shade. Listen to the little bit of shade on her stuff, though.
And, you know, I remember when Nicki was suicidal, well, to her career, not personally.
Because remember, she knows how to put on the act. She does comedy.
She did not want to kill herself, but she did want to retire. And I remember texting her and saying to her when she was going through her stuff back and forth, I said, well, who are we going to get excited about? Nobody excites us the way you excite us when you drop a verse. Like, it's something about her brand that when the Nicki would drop a fucking song, it would be like, bitch, I'm going to see the verse. This is an experience. That's why her barbs are so, and her barbs remind me of the winos, and so does Barty Gang.
I'm going to see the verse, not the
verse. And Barty Gang, you really show a lot of people from your hood, from your community, that you ain't got to be pretty to make it. Now, I'm saying this because you made it with fucked up teeth.
Child.
Fucked up everything. You fucking made it. And you showed a lot of people from your community that you can make it. The same way I show a lot of community from my community that I can fucking make it. I got people in my hometown that have never taken a fucking flight.
Fucked up teeth. She could have said that a different way. You know what I mean?
And so I texted Nicki. I said, Nicki, who we gonna get excited about to drop a verse? You the queen of this. Don't do that. Do not commit career suicide. Because you could and when you commit career suicide, that leads to I don't want to live no more. Because when you truly can't do what makes you happy, you don't want to live.
The tone. First of all, a person's body language tells it all. And the tone that she said, when she said about Cardi's body and her teeth, that was straight, not only shade, but the way she said it, it was like still hateful and still just like, bitch, I really don't like you. Because she's just like fucked up teeth, fucked up everything. It was the way she said that. I be listening to people's tone and the way people say things. And it was just like, child, this is an act right here, I believe. This is an act. And if I could go back and find those stuff that she said about Cardi, and then come back here and look at this, the people that don't really know what's going on and what she said about Cardi back then, you would really kind of understand and say, oh yeah, this is an act. This is an act. She is wanting Nicki to give her money. Is she wanting Nicki to give her money? And that's another thing. Did Nicki cut off the money if Nicki was paying her? Because she also says something about the payroll with Nicki. I didn't get on her payroll or something like that. So there's a lot of things, y'all. But let's continue. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on this. Yes, this is something. Ooh, yeah. We got to get into it.
And that's where that spirit is coming from. That's where the spirit of suicide comes from. That's why I brought happy hour back with the advice of my mentor or mentors, right? Because people feel like they run out of solutions, they run out of answers, and they just want to end it all. Why am I here?
That's what I was saying.
So I don't care what anybody says, because there's some people that love to keep up the chaos, and that's fine. And
Yeah.
I aided in that. This video doesn't stop, because we're going to litigate this and we're going to go through this, but I'm just not going to participate in any of the bullshit anymore, because when somebody says a few days after their birthday that they want to put a bullet in their head, and then they want their viewers to do it too, that's a spirit. That's how you got cults and Jim Jones and people running into schools. Like, you don't understand how powerful your platform is. And there's a lot of people that make a lot of fucking money off of the downfall of our shit. And Minister Louis Farrakhan saw what the industry would do to people like us and make us fight and make us argue. And he would facilitate meetings behind the scenes. And so when I got, you know, my husband and my
Yes.
lawyers for the first time ever saying, Tasha, you don't
I
understand who
agree.
you are. The one thing that
Kathy B.
you running from is what you're supposed to do. And please, please just think about it and do what's right, because you know how it feels to not want to live. People just don't type that shit, y'all.
Mm.
People do not type that they don't want to live. That is, you could say it's a cry out for help. It's real. And I know it because a lot of my winos, thank me, I saw what it was like to see somebody try to commit suicide in front of me, which was the closest person to me, which was my fucking mama. My fucking mama. And I was mad at her for years about that, because I was like, I can't be around you because it's just too heavy. The reason we didn't talk wasn't because of her, it was because of me. I could not be around that type of spirit. But what I saw this weekend with my mama, that spirit is gone. It don't live in her no more. She want to live. She want to see it. She want to see her grandkids. My mama scared to fly. She got on a plane. She got on 2 planes. And picking my mama up and having a man that she didn't even know that was touching on us, and because we just wanted my mom to be happy. And she was under the influence at the time. She was, them pills. A lot of our parents got hooked on them pills, them somas, them fucking Valiums, them Ativans, all that shit. And
Zoma.
she was
I
on it
used to
real
take
bad.
that.
And I've never
Ain't
even
no
heard
joke.
her admit to it until this past weekend. She said, Tasha, I was on pills so bad. I didn't know what day it was.
I could understand that.
I didn't know what day it was. And I just remember I couldn't be around my mama because I used to say, I'm not going to watch her die again. I said that shit. I said, I would not talk to my mama because I'm not going to watch her die again. Not die again, but like just die. I'm not going to have that fucking sight in my head.
Zoma is a psych medication that your psychiatrist could refer to, that your psychiatrist usually gives to people, that a psychiatrist gives to people for depression. I was on Zoma. It is a very, very, very heavy. It depends what milligrams you are. But if her mother was abusing it, because she said that her mother was addicted to the pills, then if she was abusing Zoma, yeah, you would be nodded the fuck. Like, it's very heavy. You wouldn't know what day it was. Okay? You wouldn't know what day it was. It's a downer, it's not an upper. So it is for depression. But yeah, Zoma. Because I used to be on Zoma and it used to help me sleep. I don't take that shit no more though. Yeah, it's just that. But anyway, you guys will know a little bit about more of my life story another time. Read my book actually. Stop the drinking. She's too much right now. Stop the drinking. She's too much right now.
Because I wanted to die. I wanted to die because that's what I saw. And when you teach,
I can't.
when you
Kathy
teach people
says,
that, when
stop
you
the
say, when people
drinking.
look
She
up to
is too
you
much right now.
and they follow
Yeah, she?
you, it's irresponsible. It's irresponsible. And whether you think you got resources or not, your sister, I know you love your sister, Cardi. Your sister's not gonna help. That's not being overwhelmed. I went through 10 years of therapy. 10 years of therapy to get to where I am. It doesn't show that you're weak.
No, it doesn't.
Santo, give me a second. Give me a second. It doesn't show that you're weak. And that's another thing. Even my daughter asked me to do this. My daughter asked me 3 days ago, she said, Mom, when are you going to end this beef with Cardi?
Girl.
When? And I'm like, how am I teaching her? And my daughter beautiful. My daughter beautiful. So how am I teaching her to be the best woman she can be if I can't truly teach her what being a woman is and understanding that, you know, women got to look out for other women, no matter their background, no matter their culture, no matter where they come from. Like, we are here to pick each other up and lift each other up. And what I saw in that room when we packed that motherfucker out was that it was women. It was women. It was women, and we was all there showing love. And I saw some husbands there, and, you know, a lot of husbands is afraid to admit that they winos. You know, my husband's a wino, you know. It don't make you less manly, you know, so. But I didn't do this video to trigger nobody.
Really?
Get out of nothing. Ain't nobody trying to run from nothing because I already know how they're going to try to spin it. They ain't got nothing to do with that. The 4 million is the 4 million. It's there. It's gone. I don't even want to talk
Hey,
about it.
David.
I was going to do a documentary. I'm not doing no
Coco,
documentary.
Florida watching.
What for?
What's up, Florida?
What for? The deed is done.
Florida
the
in the
punishment is set in
building.
stone. The only way to go is
Florida.
up. And if I go up,
thank you.
Her money goes up.
Please
That's what I
sub
want.
to my channel.
I want all of this behind me. I truly want to see Nicki and Cardi. And I've said this to Nicki. I said this to her. She didn't like it. She'll go through bouts where she'll talk to me and she won't talk to me. I don't care because I'm not starstruck like that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I said, you and Cardi are the same.
Okay, now let me just say something. Let me say something. My thing is this: we all have been victimized one way. Yes. Let me put this over. He said, we all have been victimized one way or other, myself included. Me too. I just watch and wonder how many people are there in the same boat as me. And it's amazing. We all need to get together and stop this. I agree. I totally agree. And let me say something before I continue with her. When Cardi was going through crying, being suicidal, worse than she is now, way worse than she is now, and she was talking about this online, she never reached out to Cardi. All this that she's doing, she never reached out to Cardi. Or apology would have helped. Like you said, Kathy B, before, why didn't she apologize? She never apologized. She said, F this B, I ain't apologizing for shit. And she dragged her from here to Florida to Mexico, from wherever. Paid people to lie about this woman to try to dampen her career. Talked about her kids. You leave kids out of it. She never once hit her up to apologize or felt any sorry when Cardi wanted to take her life before. Now that you owe her all this money, and you went bankrupt and she coming after that money, now it's a different tone. Remember, she's a comedian also, so she's a good actress, acting is really good on her character.
And she was like, what? I said, you are the same. But the difference is I'm giving you grace and I hold her accountable, but you're older. And the reason why I didn't sign the NDA that she wanted me to sign was because I said, if I sign an NDA for you, and this is before we went trial, me and Cardi.
See?
I said, if I sign this lifelong tight to till death do us part, even after life NDA, I might as well not go to court with Cardi.
She blowing Nicki up, threw her under the bus.
So it's like y'all, they are truly the same. And they have.
She threw her under the bus.
They have good traits that make people excited, right? They get their brands excited, but one who's experienced is not sharing her wisdom with someone who's young,
that lady on
up and coming. And I know that's hard for her because of how the industry tore her down. But Nicki truly has the tools and the resources to help pull this young lady up. And even if she helped to pull her up, it's not gonna pull Nicki the fuck down. No, nobody has a catalog like Nicki. I'm talking about character. That's why and for a lot of people that don't understand, because a lot of people don't really, they use surface level, and that's okay. That's why there are people like me in these positions to help you to understand that it's deeper than just surface level. Energy meets energy. Energy is attracted to energy. That's why negative and a positive can never exist together. It's like holding a battery, right? And you got the red and you got the black. You put it together, right? But then when energies connect, you can have a positive and a positive that can connect, and you can have a negative and a negative that can connect, right? The reason why these two, and the reason why we are at odds, right, is because our energies are the same. They connect.
After close to 30 years.
That's why we're tied like that.
I wish I could find.
That's why the energy is so fucking like
contract.
It shuts down the internet with bullshit.
Stories to open everybody's.
But if we weren't supposed to be connected, we wouldn't be able to exist together. We wouldn't even be able to talk, tweet, to get it, receive it. When something is not for you, you don't receive it. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying right now.
Shut back down twice.
Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. The energies have to match in order for it to flow and give life and continue to grow. Those two women are the same. Not in a negative way. In a positive way because of what they do for the culture.
It's okay, David.
But one,
I feel you,
is down. And the other can pull that one up. And their energies, I'm telling you, the reason people don't want them together is because they know.
And I agree, David.
The power that they have at odds, it's the same energy. Imagine if they were really together and what they could do. I know motherfuckers right now still dancing to motorsport. Don't play with me. Don't even fucking play with me.
She said.
I know they do.
I do.
I know. You rap in both verses.
Yeah, I do. Because one side.
So don't try to tell me, oh, they're not the same. They are. That's why their energies are so synced together, but they're misusing.
And I don't think they're the same, though. I think Nicki and Cardi are two different people. They're not the same.
And so what would it hurt for them to come together? What could possibly happen? That's so bad. If these two women have a sit down, what could happen? Is the world going to end? Are you going to lose money? Are you going to lose your house? Is your baby going to die? What could possibly happen if Nicki Minaj and Cardi B squash the beef?
Why don't you worry about your issue with Cardi B and keep Nicki's name out your mouth?
Cardi still got to go make an album. She still got to appease her fans. And that's honestly what she only needs to do. But when we are too busy fighting other people's fan bases, it distracts you from your own. That's how I got distracted. I'm over here and I need to be over here. This is where I'm supposed to be. You're not going to be able to appease them. Them folks ain't for you. So as I said, I don't want nobody misusing a platform like that. And there's also something else. I saw a clip come out today of, Jason Lee and Bobby Lights. Oh, Tasha implied that I had HIV.
Ooh. What?
I'm sorry. I really, truly am. I don't think about y'all. I don't wish nothing bad on y'all. I don't. But it's real easy to get caught up out here. And I'm the type of person, because of my ego, you want to go there, I go to hell. It's not a good place to be, and everybody burning when we go down there. And that's self-destructive, that's self-sabotaging. And that's something that I am actively working on within myself, because it's like, it's bigger than me now, right? I got people that depend on me, that how they pay their bills. My daughter. So this will be the last video
10 years old
that is ever made about any of this stuff, because I did say that I was never saying Cardi's name again, and I meant that. But I could not let this pass when I got people that care about me, that truly care about me this time, saying, why did you start the platform? To keep people from going in dark places, right? So why is she in a dark place? Because of your platform. Why is this person in a dark place? It's fine when I do my news, right? But when I actively go back and forth with these celebrities and stuff, and I know that I know I can digitally dog walk them.
No, when you lie and make up stories about these celebrities,
it's my
that's
ego.
the problem. It's not about her doing her news. It's the lies.
Because I know that I talk to these people behind the scenes. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. That's why there's so many interviews that come out every day about Tasha K. That's cool. I love it. And it helps me to self-reflect and everything. And so, but that's not why I got in it. Now, if you're in the news, we definitely going to talk about it. But to Cardi, I don't need to talk about you. I was in order to not talk about you, but I don't need to talk about you because I don't want to see. You may not be as mentally strong as me. You may not be as mentally strong as the next person, but I'll be damned, and I'm going to end it right here.
Yeah, please.
That if you truly pull that trigger,
situations,
and we in a lawsuit right now, that's not going to be on my conscience. So the same way I picked my mama up and I had to separate from my mama to save my mental. It's the same way I'm separating from you to save my mental. But before I separate, I want to tell you, don't tweet no shit like that no more.
You sure would.
There are a lot of people that watch you, that follow you, that you give hope to.
Lies will come back to haunt.
Whether people understand it or not. It's not for you to understand it. She wasn't created for you. If you don't get it, she wasn't created for you. That's not why she's here. Not for you. Nobody's really here for anybody. It's just like, you may like TD Jason. You may like Creflo Dollar. It's not for you. It's none of your fucking business, right? But when you got children or just people that could be in a dark place and they see that you got everything and you want to end it all, you're telling them that if I have everything and you got less than me, then maybe it's not worth me living. And you got to stop that shit.
No, you need to take accountability and be honest with yourself, Tasha K, as well. And I would have never said
It's
anything.
unacceptable. You don't take the whole, you don't put your hole and take the whole boat down because you mad. That is emotional immaturity, and I've been there. Still go there sometime. But if I don't know who the fuck is in your corner right now, but you don't do that because it's cult-like behavior, and people will see that and end it. But I'm not going to let you, it's just not going to be on my conscience because that's not my heart. That's not who I am. It's not even who I raised my daughter to be. My daughter was like, Mom, please. You bigger than that, Mom. Come on now. You're not even really, like, you in your gift, but you ain't really tapped into that shit because you got this, you got to get it off of you. And it doesn't make me happy. And my husband and my lawyers and everybody. So I'm praying for you. And whatever you got to do, fuck social media. Think about those beautiful babies that you have.
That I agree.
And look at your fans like those babies, because whether you see it or not, you have a fan base.
Of course she does, just like you.
And so I meant what I said. If you put a bullet in your head, who's going to teach me to be a better person? I'm out, y'all. I'll see y'all Friday.
Y'all, that was something. We got to do a part 2 because Cardi replied. She replied to her. So we're going to do a part 2 on that another day. But everyone, I'll need y'all to hit that link in the comments. All my new subs, thank you for subscribing. I hope you did subscribe. But thank you for joining me today. David, Damano, everyone else, thank you, Kathy B. I need y'all to hit that link in the comments. And let's go to my crime channel, Brooklyn Squad Real Life Drama. It's at 8 o'clock and I'm starting it now. Hit the link in the comments, you guys. Hit the link. I put it right down. It's pinned. I believe I pinned it, right? So let's go on over now to my crime channel. See you there. I'm going now. Bye, y'all.